Could you tell us a little bit more about the open source scientific computing tools that are in use at IBM, and specifically which tools are actively in use within your group in IBM?
Sure. Now IBM is a big company, and open source has been a major part of IBM going back 20, 30 years. Remember, we were the ones behind pushing Linux into the enterprise way back then. And since then, we've continued to have a lot of open source. We have, I think, at this point, over 60,000 IBM developers who actively work with open source in their daily lives. So on the scientific computing side, if there's an open source package that has any degree of use in the enterprise, chances are there's an IBM product that uses it as a dependency or, in fact, pushes it to the front as a major feature. Now, my own little corner of IBM is CODATE, the Center for Open Source Data and AI Technologies. And we work on a particular stack that is central to AI and data in the hybrid cloud. So Apache Spark for data processing, TensorFlow, PyTorch, and Onyx for deep learning, Jupyter notebooks and pandas data frames, and things like scikit-learn for data analysis and exploratory analysis, as well as Kubeflow to cover getting all of these tools onto Kubernetes and making them work in the cloud, in a modern cloud.
What makes IBM so motivated to help sponsor the open source scientific computing ecosystem and specifically the PyData conference series?
There are several different reasons. So, partly because a lot of the users of IBM products are working with the PyData stack. Anyone who's using Cloud Pak for data, anyone who's using Watson Studio, anyone who's using our Spectrum computing, high performance computing stack, they are going to be using PyData technology and stuff managed by NumFOCUS under the covers. And it's very important for us as a company to maintain a good connection to our users.